которым ты можешь строить и уничтожать. Собирай бронемашины.
this thing on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Thank you. Oh, I can finally see properly. So yeah, we're doing one final stream, one last one before we hit the road. Because I'm actually gonna stop streaming for a while. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna stop streaming for a while. Need to get my life on the line. I've been wanting to do the streaming business, but it looks like I'm not really getting any profit out of it, Just I really do want to continue this, but I feel like I have no other choice, and I just want to. I wanted to be the best streamer there ever was. That was my goal. That always has been my goal. So and that I've always wanted to be the best streamer. There's really nothing to it. There's really nothing to it. But I'm gonna get a job, start earning my money, and once I get to the top, then we'll see. But if we can hit 100 followers, right? Let's stay this way. If we hit 100 followers, I will show my face on stream. Maybe even this stream. If we can hit 100 followers in this stream alone, right? I will take off my mask and my wig right here, right now. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. So yeah, really, I'm just. What else is there to it? I mean, anyway, let's draw some YouTubers, shall we? Let's draw some YouTubers. I currently have quite a few, which you guys might like. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get a couple of YouTubers that you guys want me to do, and I will put them in a spinny wheel thing, and I'll just spin it and we'll see what comes out. We'll see. maybe it is because I'm quite losing hope. Maybe I'm just literally losing hope, you know? I want to be the best streamer. I want to like share my experiences with people, but sadly some things just don't go your way, you know? Yeah, no, I'm just silent. I'm sorry that I'm so silent. I'm sorry that I'm so silent. It's... Anyway, let's get the spinny wheel up. I'm tired of being depressed. Spinning wheel. Rudy, your room looks like a hotel room. Ah, thank you. My room was always like this. Like, I have the second biggest room in the house. We have like 3 bedrooms. Yeah, I have the long room. To be honest, it doesn't really... You could say it has a lot of space. That's because I'm a big lad. I'm a big boy. So... Alright. Yeah, I'm currently just like... Because I'm gonna... What I was thinking is that I am going to like get multiple YouTubers, right? Multiple YouTubers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye and shit, whatever. And I was gonna put them on a spinny wheel. I'm gonna move it over to the live screen in a minute. Put it on a spinny wheel. And like whatever the wheel chooses I will draw. I thought that way would be easier rather than just drawing what I think. It'd be better to like get people to choose it. It'll give more interaction to the stream. I thought that would be good. It's like how it's funny how I'm gonna do everything right on what seems to be my last stream, because I'm going to be taking a break soon. God, I really suck with like being depressed. That's the right wheel. That is very loud. Ow. That is very loud. That's louder than I thought it was. Where's the settings for this? Okay, so I was thinking we have like 4 YouTubers. We have 4 YouTubers, right? And we take like, what selection should we have? Like, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Mr. Beast, whatever. Tyler 1. Tyler 1, I could just draw a picture of Bakugo. That would be an acceptable thing, right? I mean, I can't really draw ones that I've already drawn, that's the thing. I can't redraw corpse. Once I've drawn corpse, I've drawn corpse, that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna just put random names. Random YouTubers. Does anyone have any suggestions? Because I'm pretty much empty-handed here. I mean, we could always just draw anime characters. What? All the YouTubers I watch are faceless people. Are faceless computer people. Well, that doesn't really matter. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with drawing faceless YouTubers. It gives me more creativity, you know? It gives me more potential to what I can envision from them, you know, from their whatever they are, you know. So that's wait. So what should I do? What should I do? Do you have any suggestions, Rudy? Like I'm currently open. Actually, if I move it to the live screen, maybe people would get the image. They would get the image. Oh, as in they don't have an avatar or anything. Okay, then that gives me even more of a chance. Wait, is the chat box not working? Properties. Always share messages. Yeah, let's. There we go. Move it to a live screen and wait, you have it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Just put random. Random name here. I don't know, like. What YouTubers do I watch? I'm just giving people like a chance to like join in, you know. Like what would be appealing, you know, right now to draw? Because I'm very open to suggestions, because I can pretty much draw anything at this point. You know. What can I draw? Either that, right, or we can just do either that, or we can do anime characters. Either that, we can do anime characters. Like, which one do you guys want? What do you guys want? Actually, let's do anime characters for a change. I don't want to do this anymore. This one sucks right now. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? I don't think that it gets this. If I type in maybe this will work. Maybe. What in the hell is this? What is this? Oh, right. Yep. I know what. Yep. Screw that. Which one is simple spin wheel? Is it? Wheel of names. Let's just go with that. Jesus Christ. Alright. Does anyone have anything? Any anime characters or YouTubers that you want to see me draw? Like, I can pretty much try and draw anything at this point. I can pretty much do anything. Or if you want, you can. If you want me to draw my own characters, like I have some in mind that you want, that like I can just make random characters, or I can draw monsters or anything. I can pretty much do whatever you guys want. Well, there are limits to whatever that is. There are limits to that, obviously. So, yeah. Some of your characters would be good. Okay, so what's she called? Ash. There's more. One character that I haven't drawn yet. Going off the. Should I just put random suggestions of mine, and then if people want to like put in some of theirs, they can? Because I don't want this to be all me, because I don't that's not what my streams are all about. My streams are like, it's everyone having a go, really. You know, I wouldn't want the stream to just be about me. I want the stream to be about everyone. You know? You know? I'd hate it to just be me. But I'll put in some of my suggestions. We got Sakuma. Ah. Tanjiro. To be honest, Sakuma is going to be the hardest one to draw because he doesn't actually have a physical body. I haven't drawn his person design yet, so he currently doesn't have a face. That's what's going to be so hard about him. Okay. Ashley Moore, Sakuma Tanjiro. What haven't I drawn yet? A character that I haven't drawn yet. You guys can come up with your own suggestions. I'll just be here making my own. Ah! There's one, found one. Damn it. There we go. Got 3 of mine. Does anyone want to put anything? Like, I really don't want it to just be about me. Like, I don't want it to be about my suggestions. Morse, Tanjiro, Gabby Smith. Those are ones that I haven't drawn yet, that's for sure. They're ones that I want to draw, but they're not ones that I haven't drawn yet. They're like, as I haven't come around to draw them yet because of how difficult they'll be. What I was thinking of doing, which is actually quite cool, is like draw the character, because these guys, they have their own characters and then they have their own, like, they have call them mechas because they look like mechas at this point. They're like Halo suits. It's like something out of Anthem, you know. They have like their Halo suit, and it's them, and then there's their Halo suit, like either behind them or beside them. You know, that would look kind of cool. Gabby's suit would look fucking epic. Pardon my language, but that Gabby's suit would be the most epic out of all of them, and you'll find out why. Anyone want to put anything in? Like, I'm open to suggestions. I really don't want it to be about me.
I'm fine with it just being your stuff. Well, I mean, if I just put in my suggestions, I feel like it would just be me. And I've always liked people like, oh, can you do this or do that? Like, you know, giving suggestions. I always found that fun because it would like give. Oh yeah. Become a banter if I wanted something in particular, I would commission. Well, you don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, it's kind of you to think that way, but one thing I've been wanting to draw for a while is a lot of Attack on Titan characters. I've been having this recent obsession with Attack on Titan. Yeah, I've been having this really massive obsession with Attack on Titan lately. What's it? One drawing that I've really wanted to draw for a while, and drawing later. And K2. God damn it. I don't know how to spell. Andromeda Mark II, which is it's also another jumpsuit. It's a like special combat suit. It looks awesome. They took off AOT and Death Note off Netflix. But I don't know why Netflix did that. It's a completely in their loss because now the anime is ending. Everyone's watching it now. Like, now that Attack on Titan is finally ending now, people are like, oh, they're just ending it now. Now that like everyone's starting to watch it, they're just like, oh, let's get rid of it now. Which is completely a mistake because people hated that decision. I don't want to know why. Like, why did they get rid of it? Why? I don't get it. I don't get that. Why do you do this? All I could hear in my head was that like African memes like, why are you gay? Why are you running? Why are you running? Ah. Class. Hi, Colossus, right? That's how you spell Colossus, right? Right, guys? Sheltering. Hey, Yukari, how's it going? That's how you spell Colossus, right? Oh no. Starting to get anxiety because I can't spell Colossus. Please, Google, help me. Help me. I don't know how to spell Colossus. Oh no, I'm 17, I don't know how to spell a word. No. No, don't look at me. Don't look at my failure. Oh my god, it's 2 S's, not 2 L's. No. No. I don't know how to spell Colossus. I need. So far I've devolved. Colossus class. Angel. It doesn't even. What? What? Wait, I could just walk her to make it easier. I can't spell Colossus. I'm sorry, I can't spell Colossus. I literally forgot how to spell it. Like, you know when you want to spell that word that sounds really cool, that you've known for years, and now that you want to spell it, you forget how it's spelled, and you're like, wait, how do you write that word? How do you say it? How? Tell me. You forget it completely. Alright, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't bully me. No, I could take Colossus class off, and we could just put Colossus. Colossus. There we go. But you spelled Colossus wrong. How could you? How could you? You spelled Colossus wrong as well. Ashley Moore, Second Thunder, Gabby Smith, Andromeda 2. Yeah, Andromeda 2. Sorry, I was having a stroke. Andromeda, Angel. Should add another Angel into the mix. Let's go Queen. It's not the Queen that you're thinking of. No, I'm not that talented. Who is also an angel. Not. I was mocking you. Ah, I knew you were mocking you. My eyes are actually like watering. Why am I crying? Why? Why do I cry? Okay, but the Queen. I don't want to draw the end. Oh, wait, there's one that I haven't drawn yet. Brad Jones. We'll do like 10 entries, or 8 entries, how about that? 10, would you rather have 8 or 10 entries? Or we could do the twins. Okay. Now this one's actually going to be hard spelling. Yo, Riley. That's how you spell O'Reilly, right? Okay, you can't blame me for that, because O'Reilly is a hard word to spell, right? Right? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. O'Reilly is a hard word, okay? That's the one word which is actually hard for name. Don't do this to me. No. I won't allow it. No. I did spell it right. Did I? Yes, I did spell it right. See? Suck it. Yeah. I did it. I got really scared, but I did it. Yo, Riley twins. That's gonna be hard because it's gonna be 2, and then like you have to do the 2 jumpsuits as well. God damn it. Okay, 8. I will do 8 entries. Oh my god, see what do I get? What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Yeah, we've got Gabby. So, Gabby Smith. Have I finished her model already? Yeah, yeah, I have. Do you want it to just be like, whoever gets that one the winner, or do you want to do like best of 3? I'm not saying that because I don't want to draw the character. But, you know, give more competition, give more variety. You know, which, like... Do you want to do like best of 3? Let's do best of 3. Okay, so Gabby was the first one. The Queen. Okay, so we've got Ghost Smith, the Queen. And it's going to be between those 3. Okay, not bad. God, the one that I actually wanted to draw, I didn't get it. Damn it. So, it was Brad Jones, the Queen, and Gabby. So the O'Reilly twins can go. The Colossus can go. Andromeda can go. Sorry. Andromeda can go. Riley. Yeah, it's just, it was a really cool thing that I was doing. So I drew like twins. They're basically like war twins, and they're like... Okay, Sakuma Tanjiro, actually more. Okay, so between these ones, so we do like a best of 3 again? Like, whichever one gets the most is the one being drawn? The Queen. Okay. I'll draw the one you want to draw. Or draw the... Oh! Draw the one you want to draw. To be honest, I've been wanting to draw like some sort of Titan figure. If you haven't been watching Attack on Titan lately, and you don't know what Titans are, and you've been living under a rock for the past few hundred years, a Titan is a man-eating creature that is made... Is it the Eldians that can turn into Titans? Or is it the Malians that can turn into Titans? I don't know. I get so confused now because of, like... Is the Malians... No, the Eldians turn into Titans, right? I think it's the Eldians that turn into Titans. Or at least like have the ability to turn into Titans. Yeah. I've just been wanting to draw a monster. I've been tired of drawing people. I'm tired of drawing people. I want to draw something that isn't a person. But at the same time, I've been wanting to draw these guys as well. But we'll go with that. We'll go with drawing the Colossus. I'm sorry that I'm like this. I just hate it when it's just like about me. Just hate it when it's about like just about me. I want it to be about other people too. Like, I want other people to join in on my fun. I hate it when it's just me on the center stage. You know? Let's do this. Let's do this. And we're gonna have to go landscape for this. We're gonna have to go landscape for this one, boys. Uh-oh. It's stopping a lot. Gonna have to use a Bluetooth speaker for this. Okay. Drawn the Colossus. Is this a full power? That's full power, Jesus. Pretty weak. Get rid of that wheel. Before I get to draw this character, just to let you know, the Colossus is also like a Titan. The angels kind of remind me a lot of Titans. Same vice versa, the Titans remind me a lot of angels. They're basically like they're mindless creatures, but they are human. They were humans transformed into monsters. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. One last ride, you know? One last ride. Just need to draw the main structure of this creature. So an angel is the quote unquote the perfect hunter. It's the perfect hunter. It was made to hunt well, pretty much anything. Hello. Hey, Saki. How you doing? So, obviously, an angel has an advantage between has an advantage. How would I say it? Has an advantage over a human being because it has more than two pairs of arms. Not only that, but it has a more keen sense of smell than a normal human. That's funny because it's like literally half human. Well, quote. Good, just chilling. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Just rough designing the Colossus first. Rough designing it. I think its head is just like too far in. I need to like at least have a free head. Oh. That. Sleek armor. Unlike the last Colossus that I drew, like the last design for the Colossus. See if I have the. Alright, see if I have the book here. Ow, I just ran over my own leg. Ow. Owie. 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 Ow. Just ran over my own leg. Ow. That was painful. Pretty sure the design of the Colossus is in here somewhere. No, it's not in here. It's probably in this book then. Nope, not in this one either. Whoop. I'm just trying to find like where the original Colossus class was. The original Colossus. Ah, here it is. This. Ah. Here was the sides plan. Here it was. It was here all along. Angel. Sure. Okay, this is. Oh. I want to like get rid of. I want to like take this design out, and I want to take this design out and like. There we go. Oh. Okay, so here's what we're working with. Here's what we're working with. Here is what the original Colossus looks like. This is it. And right now that doesn't look like a Colossus. So I'm just gonna put that. Actually, put that right there. Right here or something. Right. Right there, and I can see the. Right, let's do this. Right now, this doesn't look like a proper Colossus. Colossus has to be either. Should I make like a concept? Like a concept art of the Colossus? Like with all like the similar faces and stuff? Or should I just do like a proper like Attack on Titan style like image of what the Colossus is? Like the embodiment of just the Colossus is literally just the armor titan with like 4 arms. So the Colossus is So, yeah, the course is just meant to have like a big, big. It's this big tank object, like big. If you've ever seen the Armor Titan from Attack on Titan, right? You pretty much know what it's all about. The Armor Titan is all about armor. Oh, I just got back from school. Yesterday was interesting. My mom and stepdad not happy. Oh god, no. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Just got back from school. I saw you were live, so.
Yeah. This is my last live stream. It's gonna be
What
great.
do you mean you left?
I'm gonna take a break from streaming.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, how's school?
Um,
So, what happened?
well, it's just the usual, you know. I came into like so I was wearing my shorts. Well, it's not even a short skirt. That's a lie. It's basically, you know, that red one. You.
Oh, yeah, yeah, did you get a man sorted?
You know the red one.
You mean like the dress thing?
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, kinda, yeah. It's like that, but it's the skirt version. But it goes like just below my knee.
Sorry
I was
to
wearing my.
sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, I'm not buying followers. If you came here to scam, man, just go. Sorry, it's just scammers.
I know I'm trying to get. Life is sleep. I'm waiting for Yaz to come back so I can go.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just go then. But yeah, I was wearing that with my new thigh highs, and they kind of look like tights because obviously the skirt was covering the top, which was kind of annoying. But you know, you get what you get. So I went to school.
Yeah.
And I was seeing I was like, okay, whatever. So
So can you
we
start
had
again?
like
Because
this
I
guy.
didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Okay, I'll start again. I was just trying to find somewhere to sit down that, you know. Go. Now it's 5%. So I was wearing like my red skirt that, let me just note, just about covers my knees. And I was wearing my thigh high.
Yeah.
Obviously jelly, but she obviously didn't comment on it for once, which was shocking. But everything was normal. Like we just did gardening. She was a bit of a smart ass. She was just a bit like, obviously she was hugging Lauren and everyone, but I was kind of just playing with like Olivia and Jack, and we're calling each other the like three musketeers. And then I come up behind the group and I'm like, oh, can I just, you know, wear the gloves? Gloves are put. And she kind of grabs me by the back of like my back of my shirt and like yanks me over and sits there. And then like right in my face goes to everyone, where the gloves go? And I'm like, I just ignored her.
Wait, was that the
And,
teacher or the student who said that?
Emily.
Oh.
Yeah, so I ignored it. The dog trainer was actually overly nice to me today, but we're not gonna. Oh yeah, they made us for about like 20 minutes stand out in the cold, right? because her dog has been given a war. Like she says, it's a world war, like a worldwide statue, basically like a trophy for her dog donating blood. But I know that's complete bull because I watch a lot of animal shows, and every dog that donates blood gets like a little like reward that's saying obviously it says, oh, they donate blood. So it's nothing amazing, but she put like a bow tie, like a red bow tie around his neck, and she went around showing everyone and saying how amazing. But you know, just the usual. And then we got to go like pick what we wanted to do, and I think Jake was absolutely miserable all day. For certain reasons. I did say go talk to nurses, but you know what he's like. But other than that, yeah. But here, this is where like my mum and my stepdad got pissed because at the end of the day, I had my head on the table, and because I was like going through one of those moments. I'm going to admit I didn't eat lunch, but I was getting tired. And then Miss Parkhouse comes in and she like goes like, Lucy, can I come talk to you? Can you come talk to me, please? And Jesus, that notification was loud. And where's the notification? Oh yeah. So I go outside. Yeah, I go outside and she goes, oh, so is that spring clothes? Because you know it is spring. And I went, yeah, I bought it. The new, like, I thought she was on about the fire hose. Oh no, not them. I mean your skirt. And I went, yeah. And she went, well, you see, Lucy, that's a weekend clothes. That's party clothes. You don't wear that in a school environment, and they're short, and you know that. And I went, oh no, I can pull them down. And it was probably just when I was sitting down. It's like, yeah, just don't wear that again, please. Wear stuff that covers your body. And then I go back into lesson.
Well, that's...
It didn't let it bother me, to be honest.
That's pretty ironic. Gotta go take care of a few things.
Right,
Catch you later.
I've
See you, Soggy.
skirt, and I said, Mama, yeah.
See you.
So the thing is, I've wore that skirt before multiple times at that school. I don't know why it's any different now. And it's spring. Yeah, it's a bit chilly, but I'm gonna wear what the season is. And plus they've got the heating blasting to 1,000. I'm not wearing full on layers of jumpers and trousers and boots and socks. You get what I mean? So obviously I didn't. I went in and I didn't let it bother me. And then when I come home, I told my mum. You know what my mum said?
What?
My mum said you should go up to her tomorrow and tell her to shove it up her ass. And then John went, yeah, tell her to shove it, stupid hag. And I went, oh. And then my mum said she's just jealous, Lucy, that she dresses like a man and you can dress the way you want to dress. I'm like, oh,
no, but like,
you guys are more, oh.
No, but
you're sugar than me.
Wait, see, Soggy. It's just, it's pretty ironic for her because back when I was there, she wouldn't tuck her shirt in. So like every time she would lift her arms up, her shirt would literally pull up and you would see everything. So that's pretty ironic of her saying that that's too short when her own shirt can't be tucked in because of how plump she is.
Well, I'll have to tell you more later because in kind of more detail of other stuff, but like I don't want to like say them on live because obviously that's their personal things. But I do have to go now because I'm walking the dog.
I mean, you're fine with saying them on stream. I don't really care. Like, what are they gonna do? Try to ban me?
Well, it doesn't matter though because I gotta go now anyways. I'm going to Koza with Yaz and I gotta go as quick as I can because my stepdad's mom's coming tonight for dinner. So
yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye bye. I just wanted to rant to you for a minute or two. You know how I like to rant.
Yeah.
Bye.
See
I love
ya.
you. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
School life is just... Who hates school? I know I hate school. It's what caused me to develop some of my problems that I have now. I mean, if I went to a school that actually did help me, I wouldn't have half of these problems. I wouldn't have any of these problems. You know, I'd be fine. I'd be a happy kid. But school always finds a way to ruin you, you know? That's just reality. Damn, I feel all like depressed now. Imagine if school actually taught us stuff. You know, yeah, just imagine if school actually taught you how to get a job. Like, how to, like, be successful in life. Not just tell you that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. You know, it would actually be helpful. Like, half the knowledge that I have from school, I'm only using like 20% of it. Because 20% of it is actually useful. Like, teaching us English and stuff, that's cool and all. And science and stuff, that's essential. But, you know, half the things they teach you, just like, I don't need this. I don't need that. Like, I would do it if I want to. I would do it if I, like, either my job needed it, or, like, if I was interested in it. I don't actually need half the stuff they teach you. Like, it's just ridiculous. And then they say that video games are the problem, not what they're doing. But video games and social media are causing teenagers to become more depressed and stuff. It's just to hide the fact that it's school, it's education that actually does it. Everyone knows this, and people who are like, oh no, but it's actually social media, they know full well that it's not that. They know, even if they try to deny it, they know full well that that's the thing that's causing it. And I don't know why you would try to back up school on saying that social media is a bad thing. Social media is the best thing to ever be created. It's just the people who use it are horrible. Just the people who use it. Like, I don't need to know the quadratic equation, but I do need to avoid. Yeah. Like, in terms of math, like, I don't want to be good at math. I don't wish to become good at it, because it's not what I need. Well, it's something I do need, right? But then It's just confusing, you know. School is so confusing. And the school, what she was on about, or she was just on about, they were adding an extra year, right? They were adding an extra year to the school, right? A year 14, right? We only had a year 13. No, they added a year 14 and emailed every parent, right, to talk with their child about joining year 14, which they randomly made up during, like, how do I say it? During the term, yeah, during the term they made that random year 14 and said, oh, why doesn't everyone, do you guys everyone want to stay? And my parents sometimes say, like, oh, but how do you know? I've spent enough years at that school, I spent enough time at that school to know how everything works. I've spent enough time with the people to know how they act. We have year 14. No, you don't. It's just a year, a random year that my school apparently made up. Because we didn't need it. Honestly, didn't need a year 14. The school was already bad enough anyway. I don't know how they even managed to make it worse by making the students spend more time there. Year 1 nursery, preschool, 7 is primary, and 5 to 7 high school. Jesus. No, that would be 6 years. 1 year nursery, yeah, but nursery is connected to primary. Yeah. In my school we had year 8, year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we had year 12 and 13. Year 12 and 13 were part of, like, they were like a college thing, you know, they were college groups. So yeah, they were, those were the worst years of my life. Year 12 was the worst year of my life. I came out of year 12 knowing less than I did when I came out of year 11. When I came out of year 11, I felt so smart. I felt so powerful. I felt like I could achieve things. I came out of year 12 actually worse than I did. It caused me pain. That school caused me nothing but pain. I never managed to actually learn anything because of the treatment there. And of course, I had to just deal with it because I couldn't really retaliate against the school. Because they would always win, right? What you say against what a teacher says, the teacher will always win. Because why? Because they're the teacher. Because they're the teacher. It's full of snowflakes. The school's full of snowflakes. So weak. It's just embarrassing, you know? So the neck. Like here. Of the lower arms here, just like the But remember, to suffer is the only way to be truly present. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to suffer. Back when I was I think it was like year 8. This is true. Everything I say now will be true. So you can't really tell me it's a lie. All what I'm about to say was all true. Back then, right? We were doing science and we were learning about biology. The teacher decided it was a good idea to demonstrate how a heart works, right? So what she did, she got an actual heart, an actual real heart, put it on a tray, put it in front of my desk. We had like one continuous desk, right? I was on probably like the left. I was the second right. I was the second student on the right side, right? No, actually, I was the third student on the right side. She put it right in front of my area of the desk, right? And she got a massive steak knife and some gloves. All the students surrounded her, and I decided to put my head down on the table. She was like, get up, you're acting silly. But I was like, no, I don't want to see it. I do not want to see you cutting up a heart. That is not what I want to see, because back then I was an innocent child. I was a pure child back then. I didn't want to, like, that school did nothing but taint that innocence. You know? It just made me realize how cruel everything is. That's why I wanted to do the streaming, is to like have my own world where everyone is allowed to be what they want. If they don't want that to happen, it won't happen, you know? This streaming, this world that I've created, it's not cruel, it's not filled with sadness, it's happy. It's a happy world. But if only I could add it to real life. If only I could add, like, if only this world could truly get rid of sadness and stuff. Boy, this last stream is kind of depressing, not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I was quitting game. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I don't want to know how she got it. It was just, it was there. And it still had blood in it. Like, 'cause the blood was like pouring onto the like tray. There was still blood on the tray. So you could tell that it was like, it wasn't like fresh. but like it still had blood in it. So I was actually really scared. I was scared of it. Like, you show a child, like probably like a 12, probably 13, 14-year-old, an actual heart and cut it up in front of them. How do you expect them to react? How do you expect them to say, oh, that's so cool? No, they're gonna be scared of it. They're gonna be terrified. They've never seen that before. They don't know what. And then to say that, like, that is what's in you right now. Have you imagined what they're gonna think in their heads? Like, they're cutting up a heart. What the hell? Say, why isn't Harry in today? Yeah. I could tell it wasn't a human heart. I knew. I was too innocent. I was like, it probably isn't a human heart. It probably isn't. But it didn't really matter whether it was human or not. I was still terrified by the fact that it was the real thing. And she was a right Karen as well. I was like, oh, you're only letting your education down. Yeah, I just don't know how kids now these days can look at stuff like that and say, oh, that's so cool. When I was a child, I was like, why? Why? I don't know why I was the only child who actually saw that as a terrifying thing. And the students around me, they looked, you could tell that they didn't, or they also didn't want to be there. You could tell that they didn't want to, some, like, didn't even want to speak up to the damn teacher because she was a pain. She was a right pain. She was a, it's like if I had a chance to just tell her that, how bad she is, how scarred she made me feel on that day. And that was right before lunch, you know, that lesson where she cut up the heart, right? That was right before lunch. And trust me, that was like, I had to force the food down my throat. Even though I was, like, I felt sick. I just had to do it. This world is just messed up. That's probably why I hate humanity. I hate humanity itself. It's just, I don't know why humans would just put themselves through this torture in time, like, in exchange for knowledge. Why? Like we had to do dancing as well. I was a really shy kid. I didn't want to be shy. I was a shy. I was the quiet kid of the class back then. I was really quiet. Like, I didn't want to, I wasn't the quiet kid. I was quiet. I was sometimes quiet, but then sometimes I was like the chat of the group. You know? Yeah. I know, but just to see that stuff in front of you is just saying like, oh, I'm going to rip your heart out, right? So oh, I'm going to cut up a heart. Saying it is a different thing than actually seeing someone cut open a heart. It's different, and I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm very glad I did not see that view on that day. very glad I did. Well, it wasn't just towards me, it was more towards it was more towards my girlfriend. My girlfriend had the worst of it. She had this boy, right, in some of her classes. She had this boy, who was very interested in her. Well, not interested, I would say obsessive. You know, he was a creeper. And she knew about what he was doing, so she told the teachers like what he was doing and how bad it was. The teachers did nothing about it, right? And he kept getting worse. He kept looking at her. The thing he used to do, he would look at her, like he would full on stare at her, and sometimes he would even like lick his lips. She was absolutely, and he was saying all this horrible stuff, like he was saying how he would like do all these like very like harassing things. I'm not gonna go full into detail, like how he was going to sexually assault her, sexually harass her, and the R word as well. And what really made me feel angry the most is how I was staring at that situation dead in the eyes, and I didn't do anything. I was there, it's like in the middle of it, and I didn't do anything. I just stood and watched as everything went down. You know, I feel really guilty that I didn't protect her when she needed it. Back then, she wasn't my girlfriend, so you can see why, but back then, in that time period, she wasn't really my girlfriend. So we dated like after that incident. We were still great friends though. We were still great friends. Well, sometimes great friends. We would argue a lot. We were like we were the first people who hated each other. Like, we would go all out if we were to like fight. Sonic says that's not very buggers. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm so sad when I say these things. I'm sorry. There was nothing you could have. There was something I could have done, because everything that she said, the teachers never believed her. They would believe every other student except for her. So you can obviously tell what's going on here. It's a matter of reputation, right? The teachers never really liked her anyway, so they never really liked her. So only some teachers were actually could see what was going on and they tried their best to do it, but got away with it in the end. In the end, he got away with it. When the teachers actually got up to do something, when the teachers got up to do something, he left. He left without a trace. He never came back. And the teachers, they emailed the college. They emailed his parents, and they never responded. So it just shows how biased that school is, you know. And I felt tortured. It was just, in the school, it was just constant fighting. between all types of people in my class. You know, eventually it gets to you. You could have just said like, oh, well, you should have just stayed out of it. But well, I was... Before I knew it, like, when all the fighting started, before I knew it, I was already in the middle of it. And it kind of made me a little deranged in that time. Honestly, I kind of needed a little help back then, like mental help. But the teachers never listened to me about that. I was telling them like I don't feel okay. They never listened to me, and it got to the point where I had to get a steak knife. I had to bring a steak knife into school for them to be able, like, with a suicide threat, to be able to get them to listen. That's how much it took. It took a steak knife and a suicide threat to get them to listen. And they kind of like just like after that, no one really kind of messed with me anymore. They all saw me as this threat. And this, like I said, I'm not lying about this. I'm not lying about this. My presence in the room, my presence in the classroom was so great that no one would say anything. No one would fight. And even when they did, they would stop soon after. Because I was there. My presence was so great. Like, you could tell that they felt really immobilized because they couldn't do anything. Yeah. I did get some mental help, but it only lasted 2 weeks. And like, in terms of days that I actually got help, it was only like 5 days within those 2 weeks. And then it all went back to normal. And that was back to the old times. Back then, I was dating a different girl, right? I wasn't dating Lucy, I was dating a different girl. And this boy said that he would get all the girls, he would steal all the girls away from all the boys. Therapy is freaking expensive. Yeah, I know. And of course I got mad, and no one really liked it when I was mad, because seriously, in serious cases, that really needed to be part of free healthcare. Yeah. And everyone might say like, oh, why did you threaten? Like, why oh, why did you do a suicide threat? Isn't that just making fun of people who have actually been suicidal? But then again, I was actually suicidal. I was. I didn't want to go back to school to just suffer through that again and again and again and again for the rest of the 3 years that was left. I didn't want to go through that. Not again. So I planned it all out. I'd see how it would go. I planned suicide to be at least by 1 o'clock. I'd be dead by then. Everyone would enter the room and be terrified. That's how I thought. I would plan everything out accordingly. I would say that I would be in that room and I wanted to be alone. Right? No one knew what I was going through. No one knew about it. Not even the teachers, not even my parents. No one knew that this was going to happen. No one even knew that I had this going through my head. No one knew anything about it. So that's why I thought it would be the perfect plan. Because no one would see it coming. And I just wanted them to, like, this would be the consequences of falling out. I was using it as a threat to the entire school and even the class that I was in. This would be your consequences if you fight again. This would be your consequence. And back then I wasn't really willing to live anyway. School was cruel and I was always bored at home. I know that, like, oh, what about your family? But no one really thinks that when they're suicidal, right? No one really thinks about their family. Well, I don't want to sound like I'm different, but I actually did think about my family when I was in that state. I know, that's because I have a dilemma. I have dilemma issues. I think about everything when I'm making a choice. So say if I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to look at hundreds of other cars, and even cars that I like if I'm going to buy let's say a Ford. Yeah, no one really. Yeah, that is true. It's just the fact that me and everyone joked about suicide and stuff like that. And I just me and my girlfriend were the only ones in that time that were the most suicidal, who felt like they really had no one to turn to. We really felt like we were truly sad. The worst part is that if you've done it, it would have just been added to a statistic. Yeah. It would have. The thing is, I just lack a purpose. I lack a sense of purpose. That's why I do the streaming. I try to give myself as much purpose as I can get because I lack it. I'm good at art and stuff, but I just feel no matter what I do, no matter what I like, I always feel out of place. The local tragedy forgotten in a few years. Yeah, it would. It would have been. I mean, some people might say that, like, oh, Rudy, how can you say that? But it doesn't really matter, Rudy. What you're saying is actually very honest and true. It is true that it would be forgotten in a few years. I would just be part of a number. I would be forgotten and everything would just turn back to normal. You're not wrong. In fact, I'm actually quite, I can see that we're both similar in a way, that we look at the whole image of how everything would turn out, you know, like foresight, everything that would happen. So I can see that we're similar in a way, like. Sometimes I even had to like stop my girlfriend when we entered year 13. When we entered year 12/year 13. I had to sometimes stop my girlfriend from doing suicide and self-harm because the teachers, they didn't really care. She would do it out in the open. She would do it while everyone was watching. And it was so bad to the point where the students had to go and stop her because the teachers would just sit there and watch her do it, thinking that like, oh, how pathetic you are. Why are you doing this? And they would say like, oh, if you just get some work done, maybe you'd feel better. Why? Why is this world so broken? Why is this world so broken? So, it's just... There's actually a video showing how much it has affected Lucy in a way that it has affected me. I never resorted to self-harming because it actually hurt. It hurt me. And I didn't want to feel any more pain. I didn't want to... Actually, yeah, I did do self-harming. I did. My fingers. I would bite/chew on my fingers until they would bleed. Like back then, if you look at my fingers, they would be missing layers and layers of skin. Like sometimes I would think like if I continued, I would have no fingertips left because of how much I would chew on them every single day. Every single minute of the day, I was just constantly chewing on them. Ah, let me show you a video. You probably know. This. If you've seen Lucy's content for a while, you'll know. That'll be... Damn it, I'm sorry. Over here. That'll be... anything. Damn it. Do your family know now? They know part of the situation. They know some of it. They know some of what went inside. They know part of what went on. There it is. It should be here somewhere. it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's definitely this one.
Follow my instinct. The one that won was making cupcakes. So we're gonna make cupcakes, and I know it's like 7 o'clock at night, but you know, I need to make this video, and I don't know, I'm not really gonna get any yellow time, so I thought I might as well just make.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I did follow my instinct.
Very quiet.
The one that won was making cupcakes. So we're gonna make cupcakes, and I know it's like 7 o'clock at night, but you know, I need to make this video, and I don't know, I'm not really gonna get any yellow time, so I thought I might as well just make it. So let's see if we can get some more thumbs ups on this video, and yeah, let's get all the ingredients out. I've made cupcakes so many times that I don't really need a recipe. I only know how to make cupcakes. So yeah, let's get started. We get all the ingredients out. We have unsalted butter, which we need that. 2 eggs. Gently put those down. Vanilla extract, because you know.
I'll get to the
it's
scene
nice.
in a
Very
minute.
strong as well. Make sure you don't put too much in there. Caster sugar. You know, because it's sugary. It's cupcakes. Self-raising flour. Boom. Quite a collection of cupcake cases. We have these 2 unicorn ones. 2
I'm sorry
white
that
ones,
it's
and
so
these ones
low
seem to be a
quality.
bit bent, but if I can like try and get them to like get back in normal you know, size, then you can use these. So there might be a mixture of cupcake cases, just depends. I have a bit of salt in it, but not much. Just a pinch. How is the cupcake case? Try. Ooh, I'm lost. I don't even know where it is. To begin, we need 110 grams of unsalted butter and 110 grams of caster sugar. Then we've got to mix that until it's nice and fluffy. So let's get on to that, shall we? Okay, dokie. Do 110 of this first.
Where is it? Theo.
I like to do it fast.
Oh my god, it's taken ages. And I really do want to show it to you, but it won't let me in.
I like to do that. Oh, why? Oh, no.
Come on. Why does my computer do this all the time? Turn off. Why does it do this? I want to get like a clear image. I want to get a clear image. Come on. Wi-Fi is currently having a stroke. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, I've got to hide the chat for a second. It'll come back in a second. It will. Oh my god, it's taking forever. You know what? If I get my phone. Oh hi, hey Scribbles, how you doing? I'll be writing. Oh, you're writing. Nice. We co-op. We co-op. 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 Rudy, give me your jacket. Oh my god, why? I'm just.
Why is it taking so long?
Right. I don't know, the image is not that well. Right. But you can see it, can't you? Wait, let me remove my... Wait, if I go back speed, I need to for a second go back. You can see it, can't you? So now, I don't know where that comes up every time I type in Lucy, like LD anything, that channel. I don't know why that comes up. So I'm like, that's what that school has done. Yeah, that's what that school has done to her. She's pretty. Oh, she'd love to hear that. She'd love to hear that. Oh my god. Nightmare lo-fi. Nightmare lo-fi. Jesus Christ. Sad, you know. Sad. She had to go through all that. And this, like, all those events that made her do that, we weren't really dating that time. During that time, but I still felt sad for her, and I didn't really do anything. So I've always regretted, like, why didn't I help her? Like now I'm just like, oh, it's my fault that she's like this. I could have stopped this. Because back then I was one of the students like that nobody would mess with. I don't know why. I don't know why people were so scared. I don't know why. Just... So I just... God, this is giving me a headache. I'ma just take a break. I'm getting really lightheaded. I'm getting really lightheaded. I'll be right back. I'm just...
I'm sorry that I bailed out. I'm just really not really feeling very well. It's just miserables if you haven't got the context. It's just I'm not really in the right state of mind right now. I'm sorry that I may have worried people about my health. I'm really okay, it's just not one of those days. It's just like remembering these memories are just mentally exhausting. I just miss when I was happy. I miss that. I don't mean like happy as in an emo way, I mean like actually happy. I miss those times. Like when I was a little kid and I was enjoying playing with the other people. I miss those times. I'm trying not to cry yet. It's just, I wish I could just, sometimes I wish I could just go, or just leave. Just leave and never come back. I want to stream. I want to be noticed by people. I want, like, you know, I want that praise. Like, oh, you're so cool and stuff. I love hearing that. I love doing this, why I do art. But it's just pain. The pain is just too much for me. Yeah, I'm kind of not. I'm not really in a stable mindset. So I'm going to leave this here because if you want to talk to me, if you want to ask questions about me, you can join my Discord down below, which you can join if you want to see more. Alright, I didn't even get to 4 hours. But it's not like it matters anyway. So, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys next time.